Somebody's here. I can't see who it is though. Hiya, Maureen. Lovely to see you. Bloody hell, Have you had a notification, Maureen, that I were on? Somebody else on now, isn't there? Oh, guys, that half flat. I have to try and pull myself round. Hiya, Saskia. And up. Oh, lovely. Nice to see you both. It's really weird, isn't it, guys? Well, it is for me. Getting used to this. I've had to go on my laptop. Yeah, you got your notification okay. Did you, Saskia? Did you get a notification all right? Can you hear me all right as well, guys? You did? Lovely. Can you hear me all right, guys? You can. I don't know how I'm going to cope on here, you know. Still on Facebook ban for 2 weeks. Yes, can hear fine. Are you still, well, I've got a month, 30 days, Saskia. 30 days, I'm sick of it. Are you? Absolutely sick to that teeth of it. My eyes look brown on here. They're blue. Right, guys. I think one of you's getting kicked off, aren't you? Is one of you getting kicked off? Proper weird, this, isn't it? All your messages, you know, like on Facebook, they come up underneath. Well, on this, it comes to other side. Comes off to offside. Yes, Saskia's here. Yeah, I can see you both on now, but one of you keeps getting knocked off, I think. Anyway, guys, it's two here that I can see because I came on earlier and I set a reminder for myself for my video. I couldn't comment when you were talking to me the last time. Listen, guys, right, they've started already. I got my daughter today to come online so I knew that, you know, you could get access to me. And I got her to come online and she called me a fag or something. Because I'll tell you for why in a minute, like, but she called me fag and they've pulled it. Your message has been pulled for I can't remember what they call it now. But really, you know, they want to look at it. And I thought, fag, and I thought, it's because it's that word, innit? Bloody fag. Pathetic. I don't know if you've seen it, guys, but I sent him I did a bit of it. That was what I did with Tara, but I sent him a message and I just said, because I've been doing some research today, but I saw this guy and he was saying, I'm sorry about my neck, guys. I'm really not well at all right now. And there's 100 things I want to say, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna lower myself to it, you know. But there's a lot on bands, Christine. I know, Maureen. I know. It's absolutely disgusting, isn't it? I don't know, guys, right? I did my live overnight, and when I look back on it, right, I just thought, bloody hell, I did half give it them, didn't I? My last video, I really did give it them. You know. And I do believe that possibly that's why I've been banned. But I also know that they flagged up something I'd posted and I'd put on it, and it were a meme, guys. Ollie, Saskia, Maureen. That's all I'm seeing just now. But it don't matter, does it, guys? Like I've always said, don't matter whether I've got one on or, 100 or 1,000, I'll still be on and talking to you guys, won't I? So that's why I'm here. Trying to break our family up. Yeah, they are, lass. Big time. Because we have really got a lot of love in this group. And that group, I say, but on my lives, we've got so much love, and they don't like it. The demons do not like it, guys. But they'll never stop me, because all they'll do is they'll put more fire in my belly. You get me? They'll put more fire in my belly. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, right? It's making me ill. I don't want you to think, it's getting away. No, you know me by now. I'll not give up, because all it'll do is it'll put a fire in my belly and it'll get me down for so long, and then I'll come back stronger. And I'll punch them right in the groin where it hurts. Because I'm telling you now, I'm going to try and go on Thursday, guys. No, never surrender, Saskia. Did you say you with Hope, didn't you, Saskia? Hiya, Hope. Hiya, Maureen. I'm going to try and go on Thursday to Manchester, because it's not that far. See if my daughter will bring me. I don't even know what's going on. Do you know what? I just think, well, it better be worth it. You know what I mean? We all got excited on 29th, didn't we? Thinking something was going to happen. Yeah. Yeah. It's open, it. Anyway, guys, I never know how many I've got on, do I? So for any, like I always say on Fascist Book, for anybody that's on and I'm not seeing you, I'm not seeing you, come on, I'm not seeing your comments. You're with me in my heart, just as everybody that I can see is, aren't they, guys? But I don't know, getting back to, I just want to get this out of the way first, guys. Getting back to, because I'm a bit sad. I feel lots of sadness today. And happy Easter, by the way. Happy Easter, our Lord Jesus Christ. We love you with all our heart. And we are waiting for you to come, aren't we, guys? To take these demons down. Demons. When I say demons, guys, they're everywhere. I've been doing some research today, and I just thought, yeah, I know. Because I concentrate on certain things, but everything I already know is there, do you get me? And they are bloody demons, trust me. Before I go any further, guys, will you just let me know that you can hear me all right and that you can see me all right, I'm in sync and everything. Just give us some thumbs up or something, Now, I've asked you to do that, and I know for a fact you'll be doing it. Yeah. Thanks, Maureen, love, but there were a little bit of a delay there, weren't there, guys? Yeah. Thanks, guys. So, as I say, I don't know whether it's Fascist Book. You see the video that I shared, right? The video that I shared, guys, right? I can't remember exactly what it was because it wouldn't show me title. No, it wasn't a bloody video. What am I on about? It were a meme. Go on my wall and have a look, guys. It were a meme of Theresa May. And it was saying about her being corrupt. And I shared that meme and I put the heading that she should hang. And that is what they say they've banned me for 30 days for. But I am very suspicious that it's likely, or it could be just as equally. Somebody else has come. Hiya, Diana. Lovely to see you. I'm just saying, Diana, that, you know, a lot of demons about. And I don't just mean in you know, they're in flesh and all, aren't they, everywhere? And I ain't going to let myself get annoyed tonight. But I'm going to tell somebody, you know, something straight. I got blocked for saying Tony Blair should swing. Fair war. Yeah, I think I remember that, Saskia, for war crimes. That's the first ban I had, now on 30-day, third ban. Do you know what, Saskia, guys? Right, I'll tell you something now. Just seeing somebody else come on. They're coming on, aren't they, guys? Listen, if you've not subscribed, guys, make sure you subscribe. I know you will have done, but anyone that you know might watch it later on. Make sure you subscribe, but not just hit the bell, because if you don't hit the bell, they won't notify you when I'm online. Trigger words on politicians are facing bans or accounts taken. Yeah, I know, Diana. Subscribed and bell activated. Good lass. Always make sure. Eric Nash. Evening all. Is that Nash? Is that my Nash or is that another guy? Hiya, Eric, anyway. You know, getting back to but equally, it could be third time that I've been. It is. Hiya, Nash, love. Equally, it could be first time that, third time that one of my posts has been reported. And in that case, I know exactly who it is. You're a horrible little demon, aren't you? Absolutely horrible. It's hard for me not to get annoyed, guys, because I've done it to me 3 times now. First time I was banned for 3 days, if you remember. Then I was banned for a week with it. 5 days. 3 days. And now they've banned me for 30 days. They could send Fascist Book a picture of me and they'd still ban me. Do you get me, guys? They hate me. They try to wipe me off. They try to wipe me out of your arm's length. They don't want me getting to my people because of my truth and because I tell it raw. Hi, Lorraine. Oh, it's lovely to see you. Do you know, I could get used to this. It's all right, isn't it? Bigger picture. You know what I mean? You can even see my wardrobe, my window, my telly. They ain't going to keep me down, guys. They really are. Anyway, I can see you saying hello to each other, guys. So some of you are getting through. And even if it takes a while, guys, so be it. But share this link as well, guys. Invite people in if you can. Because you know I'm over 90% shadow banned. Don't you? They don't want the info getting out, Christine. No more in the door. This is banned for saying he should be executed about a Muslim who murdered a 14-year-old girl in Scandinavia. Exactly. Saskia, listen, this is what I'm trying to say, guys, right? Hiya, Susan. Oh, I love it. My people are finding me. I love it. I really do. Listen, before I get going, I've sent I did an early one. I got Tara on to make sure you know you could get through to my channel all right. And I've had to come on my laptop because they told me I needed 1,000 people on my phone. Pathetic, innit? That's probably been planned. Do you know what I mean? Because they all work in coats, don't they? But today after I spoke to my daughter, go on and have a look at it. You should be able to see the video. If you can't, let me know. It's only a short one, about 3 minutes long. But I said, be very careful, YouTube, because straight away they flagged up at one of the words that Tara puts in. So straight away, right, they flagged that up. A few of us patriots and devout Christine fans made our way in here tonight. Boom, Saskia. I've shared this on Facebook. Oh, thank you, Nash Love. Thank you very much. That's what you have to keep doing, guys. I won't even be able to go live on my phone. But that's no burden. You can see me better like this, can't you? Only thing is, you can't give me no loves, can you? I won't see me loves, will I, going up? If I get any, obviously. Yeah. So, guys, yeah. So, my warriors, you guys, share link and that. My neck's terrible again today. It looked a bit better yesterday. Oh, listen, guys, before I go any further. Couldn't post on your page directly. I had to post link on a comment. Oh yeah, lass, I've got it where people can't post on me because they kept going on me wall and reporting my comments and that. But you see, friends can. They should be able to. Hang on a minute. Oh, look at all my love hearts. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I think that might be something to do with me, Saskia, there, that you couldn't post on my page. And yeah, if you'd have posted it on my page, everyone would have seen it, wouldn't they? I don't know. Yeah. So, guys, I keep darting about again, don't I? Last night, I said I was coming on at 9 o'clock. Diana and Maureen, I think it was. I am so sorry. I come on and I did a short one, didn't I? And I said I was going to come on at 9 o'clock. I was just testing it out, but I had a migraine. I had really bad headache and it went worse. And I said I laid down. No tablets could take it off. And I felt about 8:30 last night. I spot a car. I couldn't even lift my head off the pillow, right, to do a text and let my daughter know. And as soon as I could, I did, you see, guys, you know. So I'm so sorry that I wasn't on at 9 last night, but I just didn't get any better last night. And as I said today, you'll know. I'm really conscious of it because my neck goes bad. You need to get on the CBD oil, Christine. Gary, Nathan and Rick were all on. Oh, were they, Diana? Right. I saw one of Rick's the other day, I think. Anyway, listen, guys, this is what I'm not going to scoot about, right? Because I am going to go into this straight away, more or less, right? But I have to say a couple of things before I do. Oh, so beautiful, Saskia. So beautiful. Saskia's put some crosses there, hasn't she, guys? You know, they're attacking our churches. They're attacking God everywhere they can. They're attacking his children. That's why they hate us. Because God created us. And they hate him. And I'll tell you why they hate him. Because when they sinned so badly, there were no way back. So now, Satan, the disgusting little whatever you want to call him, I don't know. You know what it's like, don't you, when you live with hatred inside you, what that does to you? It destroys you inside, doesn't it? Well, you only wonder that that's the devil. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I hate. Oh, you say I hate. I don't think I'm capable of hating anyone. Well, they can attack the churches, but they will never take our faith away from us all. No, Diana. I've done some research today, guys, and it's left me quite. I'm all right, but I'm a bit deflated. If that makes sense. Except Zuckerberg. Oh. Yeah. Less said about him, the better, because they might ban me again, might they? Do you know what? They're bullies, aren't they? They're absolute bullies, aren't they? Well, they're bullying the wrong person here, because I'll tell you what it is, right? When I did that thing as I was going off I'm a bit scatterbrained again tonight, guys, so you'll have to excuse me if I seem to dart about. But the other equally suspicious thing to me is that my posts were reported again. I don't believe for a minute that were Fascist Book that flagged it up. No way with stuff that I post, guys. You know that, don't you? So I'm pretty sure, right? Well, I still like going to mention any names, but I told you earlier. Carry on. Sorry, guys, just going through you for a minute. You carry on, because you're dead inside you, aren't you? I've appealed to you. I've asked you to stop reporting me posts and stuff. I've told you my people need me. And still, you waited a bit longer this time, though, haven't you? You know. Gary was one that got it last time, guys. Now it's my turn again. Now she thinks that, you know, Ori, it could be. Now they think that, you know, really shouldn't mess with me, because I'll go looking for them, guys, and I'll front them straight. I'm not threatening to brain no one, so you can forget that, YouTube, when you think about your excuses for banning me. Just remember what I said earlier, YouTube. I told them earlier, guys, I said, and I've just seen something to prove it, so I know exactly what I'm on about. I've got PTSD. Severe PTSD. Right, guys? At times, it's uncontrollable. And that's what my anxiety, my panic attacks come from, right? And so that is classed. I am a mental... I'm under mental health. I've got a CPN. And I've told them, as I tell you now, guys, as you're my witnesses, I'm telling you, YouTube, I'm telling you, Fascist Book, I can do you like that. Like that, under mental health. So you better think about that. And that's what I've told them today, guys. You better think about what you're doing to me before you do it. Because I can have you like that under mental health. Because you are making my PTSD... Sorry, guys. You're making it worse. And you know who I'm talking to. I don't have to say your name. You're messing with Ron, one messing with me, I'm telling you. Because as massive as my heart is, I'll come and front you straight out on your doorstep. And I'll make you say what you said, what you've been doing. And don't think under Mental Health Act I can't find out, and there are ways of me finding out about who's reporting me on Fascist Book every few days or every time I get back on it. Sorry, guys. But I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it now. They've got me banned 3 times if it is them. I can't see. There's no way that Fascist Book flagged that up. It's either that they've watched my video, because look what I was saying on my videos. Go back and have a look at that if you want to. But I also believe that that's probably less likely because one of my posts, you know, what did they do? Look through video and find that there were nothing that they could do me for legally, so they went on my wall and did one of that to me post. Well, I'll tell you what it is. If it's who I think it is, I'll be on your doorstep next time it happens. Trust me. Trust me. Nah, threatening no violence. Don't need to threaten violence. I'll do it with this. I'll be on your doorstep. Trust me. I'll find out where you live in seconds, and I'll be on your doorstep with police. In fact, no. I wouldn't even bring them because they're all criminals in uniform. I'd do it myself. See, I act frightened to you. You know, I'm not a keyboard warrior. I don't pretend to be a patriot and, you know, tap away behind a keyboard like a keyboard warrior. I'll come right in your face. Sorry, guys. They try to break our spirits. Facebook is on lockdown for everyone, even in USA. Patriots are being banned of all ages. Yeah, guys. Oh, good grief. Some stuff I've looked at today, but I'll tell you what it is. It's downright bullying, and I'm going to have them under mental health. I am, if they carry on. I told them a day, just carry on. Picking one of my comments out straight away, and they were. It said this is info, not review, but checking. That's what I mean. Lobby working. It's all owned by the same cabal, isn't it, guys? Yeah. Anyway, guys, I want to stop going on about it, but that's. I'm sorry, but that's bothered me more than you know. It's made me really angry because I just think, what sort of animal are you? And see that other woman that I thought really cared about me. Well, you need to look at your mate. Trust me. And I'll say nothing that I won't say right in your face at your doorstep. So just be careful, because TikTok, next time you get me banned, I've got quite a few options there, Anna. Right, guys, I'm going to move on. I'll tell you something else and all, guys, before I go into this super soldier, shall I? Disclosure's coming soon. There are reptilians, there are greys, there are monsters out there, demons. But I'll tell you what, there ain't no way they're going to beat us. Not a chance. Just like them bullies that follow me around on my lives and say something they don't like, they get me banned. That's not a patriot, is it? I told you, didn't I, that someone were having a good laugh at the beginning. I know some of you were laughing later on, but I told you, I said, somebody's having a laugh there, they're laughing at me. Well, I'm presuming that could have been that person, because I couldn't see who it was, could I? And even if I would, I wouldn't have known the name, would I? Yeah, I know, but then you've got to make friends with everyone, haven't you, again, Nash? And people don't accept you because they're suspicious, Hiya, Daz. Lovely to see you. You found me. Subscribe and hit the button. So you're getting here, aren't you, people? You're finding me. That's brilliant. Yeah, so yeah, I know. Good news is that all patriots and all groups are coming together, with the vets joining as one force. That's fantastic, Diana. That is fantastic, because I'll tell you something for now, right? I've seen some videos today, and you've still got lefties shouting Nazis to yellow vests and stuff, and from research I've done today, they've been saying that, some of these people are walking around without a soul. Either they've sold the soul or the soul's been taken. And I'm inclined to look at it, guys. A massive spike in support for satanic cults and stuff. But they won't beat us. The only way that they could beat us is if we let them. And we ain't gonna, are we, guys? But they drain you. They do drain you. And as much as I won't admit to myself that they are making me ill by keep getting me banned and stuff, but they are, aren't they? Because if you think, sometimes you might think, all right, I know that Christine's going to be on a live tonight, and you look forward to it. Well, I hope you do. If we rewind 10 years, we would all be happy still. Ah, Saskia. But we've been living in this illusion for a long time, lass. And no matter, listen, guys, I'm glad you've said that, Saskia, because listen to me, guys, right? No matter how bad it is now, no matter how worrying it is and concerning and downright frightening for us kids and us future generations and us grandchildren, when this is over, and it will soon be over, when this is over, guys, you won't even recognise your life from what it is now. And I think that's why I'm so sad, guys, because I know a lot of what they've taken from you, and I don't even want to tell you, because I want you to be really excited when it comes back to you, because it will. Sorry, guys. All this struggle to get tears is really getting to me. I never know when they're going to report something else and get me banned again. Sorry, guys. I know that'd happen. I've tried to stop that happening. I don't want to be upset, but that's how they're making it. Because you're not bad like them. You're not bad like them, so it hurts. And it also hurts because I need my people as well. Anyway, disclosure's coming, guys. I'm not going to go any more into that, because that's for another night, but it's coming. And you've got so much coming back to you. I know, and I love you a lot too, guys. But I'm just sick of being attacked by that one person that won't stop. And it injures me. You're bullying. I won't be surprised if they're not on here watching me cry now, having a good laugh, guys. You're evil. And just watch the other side of me, because you really won't like it. And that ain't nothing to do with violence. I ain't a violent woman. But you'll shoot yourself. Trust me, if I turn up on your doorstep, you'll shoot yourself. Anyway, guys, I'm saying no more about that. It's bloody horrible. It's like being stalked. In fact, it is stalking, isn't it? It is stalking. I know. Diana's just... Thank you so much for your loves, guys. Diana's saying there, guys, please don't upset yourself on it. The future is all going to be so different. Boom, Diana. Boom, loss. That's what we've got to remember, guys. I'm so sorry I've got upset. I tried to stop it, didn't I? But my anxiety went sky high, because I knew as soon as they knocked me out of my video and I saw that come up, I just thought they've reported me again. They've left it a bit longer, but they've reported me again. And my anxiety went sky high, because I knew. And as soon as I pressed on it, it told me 30-day ban, and I just thought, you know. Yeah, Diana, that's who it is. I'd like to see you come to me, either on a live or in person. Sitting there, you nasty, evil little cow, if that's what I could call you. Because you seem to have a problem with what anybody addresses you as, don't you? You come and see me right in my face. Don't sit behind your keyboard getting me banned, you little nasty little dragon. Oh, bloody hell, guys, calling her a dragon. You are. I meant, you know, the fire, breathing fire sort. Demon. That's what I should have called them. You know? Dare come to my face. Sit there behind keyboard. Get a band, get a band, get a band. Hit, 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 hit. That's all that comes from these lefties and these infiltrators and these, maniacs. It's just all hit, hit, Hate. No, do you know what, Saskia? They're not worth my tears. But do you know why I cry? Because I'm I've got a lot, you know, I'm very, I can feel things really deeply, as you know, but I feel it when they take me away from you a lot. Do you get me? I feel that panic because I know that my people need me, and I know that, yeah, Saskia, boom, it hurts because we're empaths. It really hurts. Do you know, I'm just going to tell you this right quick, guys. I had an experience once when I was studying, and I know that now identify this horrible woman as a lefty. It's like, you know, really, really bad. And I'm not going to go into it, but we'd done some, we used to call them triages. You'd get into triages and like one would be, you know, you're practicing your counselling. One would be counsellor and one would be therapist, you know, client. And other one would be an assessor. And to cut a long story short, I assessed her. I gave her a really good feedback, but I pointed a few things out to her. Well, you'd have thought that I'd just stabbed her. You know, about a fortnight later, it all come out that she'd been furious with me. And I tried to say I was sorry, try to give her a cuddle. I don't like people touching me, that's all, you know. And it were at that time, because it had gone on for a while, and we used to do group, what they called group therapy. It was just a way it left bashing right, really, wasn't it, when you look back? And she brought it all up in this group session. And I try to, you know, deal with it, but if I'm really upset, I got so upset and it built up and built up and built up that when I did cry, I can't stop. I can't, and it's like I'm devastated. Do you do that, guys? That's your empath. So I've asked God as well today, guys. I've prayed to him that he'll stop these people, these demons, and these evil people that want to hurt me from hurting me. So watch out, you out there that want to hurt me, because I've asked God today to protect me from you, and he will protect me. Even if he can't protect me, you know, he can't stop me getting banned, he'll protect me. Oh, you see, this is what these bullies do, you see. They think you won't say up because, you know, they know you know that they can get you banned straight away. I ain't going to be frightened. I've said all I'm going to say on it anyway, guys. And I saw something else today in all dolphins. I was watching a video, and you know all these dolphins that have been washing up on shores and stuff. I know how they've been. Does any of you know what's been going on with them guys? I'm just getting on with it now. I'm leaving that behind. It's not. I don't want it in my head or your heads. They were working out. They put some cameras. I'm not going into it in detail, guys, but they put some cameras into sea, and there was some way that they could tell what had happened before to make, you know, for dolphins to be washing up onto shores, and the dolphins, all of them, were bleeding from the ears. And this is what made them put some sound things down underground, and some of you might have seen it. Oh, can you do lives on Telegram, Nash? Hey, I didn't know that, guys. I am on Telegram. I went through all of Andy Devine's contacts and blocked every single one of them. I think I might have to do the same, Diana. I think I might have to do the same because somebody's doing it to me, and I know who it is. I know who it is. I'm not accusing them. I know who it is, and I'll be on the doorstep next time they do it. Trust me. Won't take me long to find out where I'm going. Got a car and that, you know. I don't hide behind no me. Never have. All my life, guys. Anyway, enough airtime on that. These dolphins, the sounds, I aren't going to go into it like I said. I can't share no, can I? But they were listening. I don't know how they did it, but they were listening to. It's really difficult to explain. They were listening to sound frequencies and that, and I don't know how they'd record. I really don't know ins and outs of it, but they were the sounds before all happened, and then they were normal sounding, and then they heard this like sharpness, and all the dolphins and that. It is dolphins, isn't it? And I don't know if sharks and that. I presume so. And they heard all the dolphins. You could hear them all panicking, and noise had, stressed them out. And then it says, and then this bang, and then this bang came, and that's what they killed them with. Now, that's all part of satanic cabal. It really is. I didn't go too much into it. I did Bills too. It's Emp with the dolphins. Daz, from what I saw, I nearly flipped me ash in my cup of coffee then, guys. Just go back on that video from earlier. It's only a few minutes long. I was mad. I did Bills too, and he's been fat. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Dinah. Anyway, basically, they'd let off this sounds under sea, and it had really unsettled dolphins, and they could hear all these like squeals and screams and stuff, and they heard something different and all. I can't remember what that was. I'll have another look at it, and I'll mention it a bit next time, guys, next time I'm on. But anyway, look, I want to just another thing before I go on to what I were going on. Have you heard me? On to, super soldiers. Electromagnetic pulse, yeah. It masses with inbuilt, so yeah, is that right? Are you explaining what I was trying to explain there, Daz? Whales, dolphins and killer whales have hypersensitive hearing. Yeah, well, this is what they've been doing to them. Did you know, I never knew before today, did you, that these dolphins, there were blood coming out of their ears? It's, yeah, inbuilt. It's inbuilt. I wondered how they did it, Daz. I did wonder how they'd done it. Right, so that's terrible, isn't it? I couldn't believe what I was listening to, but I could, because look what they're doing to us all. Anyway, listen, I don't know what's going off Thursday. Something's going off Thursday, innit, with Tommy in Manchester. Does anyone know what that's going to be about? It's a bit strange on here, but it's all right, guys. It's not too bad. It's delayed. If anyone is saying, oh, he's doing a massive barbecue. You what? It'd have to be massive, wouldn't it, Nash? What if thousands of us turn up? Massive barbecue. They sense earthquakes before the seismic can even record them. Yeah. Well, Diana, they've absolutely barbecue. That can have that can have separate meanings, can't it? Barbecue. It's going to be massive. Well, if it's going to be massive, I'll go, Nash, but I thought 29th were going to be massive, you know what I mean? And all we've got to end at night with cabal puppets, criminals in uniform writing it up for a big fight with, you know. Keen hell. Have you seen them pushing everyone around? Again. It makes me laugh, you know, they won't dare touch them when there's thousands of them yellow vests and stuff, will they? But as soon as there's only a few of them, they're throwing them about. They throw them on the floor again. He's going to become an MEP for the European elections. Tommy, I've heard UKIP won't accept him. I could be wrong. And I find that very strange as well. I know that UKIP's been infiltrated. I don't mean by necessarily by that guy that's running it, but they're funded by Conservatives, aren't they, or something? There's something to do with Conservative funding or elites. I might have the dates wrong. Knocked you off, Saskia. Doesn't surprise me, lass. You see, what you've got to remember, guys, right, is you got to stop seeing like fascist book and YouTube and what's that other one, Twitter and that. You got to stop seeing them as independent from each other because they're not. They're all in it together. But that Telegram that I'm on, if people can sign up to that Telegram, guys, because there's no censoring on there, is there? He needs to become an independent and stand in Parliament. I don't think he needs UKIP. Do you? I think that he thinks he needs UKIP. He doesn't. Can you imagine if he were to stand, you know, in his own party, start his own party and stand as an MEP? It'd easy get him, wouldn't it? Is that what Danny Tomo was meaning when he said to expect something big this week? I don't know, lass. 18th of May, big demo with the vets in London and Manchester. Right. Do you know what? I see 18th of May there, right, and I'm like, yeah, but I just think, how much longer? Don't you? See, not another month. Because I've heard something big's going down this month. But I suppose things have got to be planned and put in place, you know, in case they're needed. I don't know, guys. I just hope it's going to be over soon. Don't you? Anyway, guys, without further ado, I'm going to go straight into this. I'm not going to... Do you know what, guys, right? You know, like normally I take quite a bit out and I explain stuff in pretty much detail, don't I? Well, what I'm going to do, I've decided, right, because I'm not right brilliant, is I'm going to... I mean, in terms of me anxiety, guys, it don't feel comfortable, you know, my anxiety. My stomach's knotted again, and it really don't feel comfortable. But I got to see you, I got to make sure you're all okay. It's weird seeing these messages outside, but I suppose I get used to it. I can't believe what that fascist book are doing. I really can't. They are mental, aren't they? Just like that, just like you that's reporting me all the time. Have you gone off your head or what? Have you gone off your head? I'm here to support my people and you're getting me banned all the time. Have you got any morals? You know what I mean, guys? So I'm going to go into this super soldier, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you more or less word for what I've written down, right? Although, you know, I'll try and present it in a way that explains the basics of it. And then next time I come on, when I'm feeling better, I'll go back to it, and I'll, if needed, and I'll explain it in a bit more detail. Why the hell he's doing that when we want no connection with the EU and he wants to be a map in the European Union? It makes no sense to me. An MEP. Is that what he wants to do, Diana? Be an MEP in the European Union? I thought you meant an MEP as in standing for ours. No, that's dodgy, that, innit? You don't like how we can't comment on here, I know, lass. I know it seems a bit basic, doesn't it? They all have their own agendas. Yeah, they do, Nash. They do. But wait, listen, guys. Don't think because I've got upset tonight, and because I'm, my health suffered a bit. Don't think I'm giving up and laying down. Not a chance. I'll come back. And I'll come back a lot stronger. Every time they knock me down, every time they knock me off, I'll come back stronger. And I've told you, I've seen them double numbers I was talking to you about other day. I've seen them 3 times today. 3 times. Now, one of them you could say, yeah, because I looked at it a minute before, but I wasn't planning on looking back at it. But twice besides that. So 3 times I've seen them double numbers. The last time I seen them double numbers when I didn't know what it was, right? I was doing a lot of research and stuff, and it was God telling me, you need to go live you need to speak to people. And now he's doing it again, and I'm confused, and I've prayed and I've asked him to make it more clear to me. And the only thing that goes into my head when I say that is stop trying to rush everything, stop trying to run before you can walk. So I'm presuming that it's going to be revealed to me at some point. I'm going to click at some point. It took quite a bit last time when I kept seeing double numbers. I'm thinking, what, I'd seen them before any of this even came out. I'd been seeing them for quite a bit, and then I saw them, and I didn't know what it was, but it would get forward, and now I'm seeing them again. And I'm already thinking I'm going to be out there doing some outing and doing some interviews. But I don't want to rush myself into that, guys, because it can happen really quickly, can an anxiety attack, and it can go into a full-blown panic, So I've got to be careful. And that's what I'm saying with these that are attacking me. You just but demons are out there, guys. What really astounds me is why Batten never comments on the Constitution to anyone at the demos. I know. I don't trust any of them. And Farage, I won't trust him. I wouldn't trust him if I were drowning to grab my hand. I'm telling you. Because just when I was starting to breathe again, he'd probably throw me back in. Get me, guys. Yeah, it's very strange. Tommy needs to stand. Just remind me, guys, is Tommy Robinson talking about standing as an MEP for Parliament or for the European Union? Because if it's for the European Union, why would he do that? I ain't accusing him of no, but I'm just saying, why would he do that? He needs to explain that, doesn't he? Guys, when I tell you fascist book is just like YouTube, trust me. I ain't seen you comment. If any of you commenting then, I'm not seeing them. Delay again. Anyway, I'm going to just get into this, guys, right? And I'm just going to go over it in summary-wise. And then next time I'm on and I'm feeling a bit stronger and I'm feeling like I've got a little bit more tolerance, not tolerance, calmness. I'll come on and explain it in more detail for anyone that wants me to. So I'm just going to go straight into it now, guys, right? So you might want to write some of this stuff down, I don't know. You've got it on video, haven't you? You can... Oh, and if I were you guys, I'd start saving my videos and all, because I've got a feeling that my account will go down soon, and so will all my videos. And that'll be a massive shame, won't it? Especially my daughters, because they need to save them for grandkids, don't they? You know, maybe one day when I'm gone, they'll be able to explain to them. And it helps to have something like this, doesn't it? European Union. Why would Tommy Robinson, why would you want to stand as an MEP for European Union? We're out at European Union. And we are, guys. We were at European Union on 29th of March at 11:01. Remember that? Farage is feathering his own nest. Of course he is. Either that or he's a damn good actor. And he's got about that much room for a damn good actor. From what I can make out, it's the European Union. If it's European Union, lass, I don't know how every patriot wondering, but I've got a feeling it'll be. Thank you, Nash, love. Yeah, save it, guys, because I'm telling you now, my daughters are probably, save it every time, because it's something to show grandkids, isn't it? The fight that went on, but worrying Farage just support from expats abroad. I'll tell you something. All you have to do is look at media, guys. If media's supporting him, and I believe they're being all right with him, leaving him alone. Well, if they're not, if they're either supporting him or they only see his EU spiel. Yeah, they do, Saskia. Remember, I saw his face. I saw his face that night when vote came in, and he were petrified. Right. Soldier 1. This is your super soldiers, guys, right? Again, just in brief, and then I will go over it. So, Soldier 1, a guy called James Cosbolt. Now, his birth name is Michael Prince. Some of you might have already had a look at him, I don't know, because there's two of them here. Yeah. In my head now, Diana, when you're saying that about why Batten never comments on Constitution, because, it's like, is it Batten, is it Farage? You don't know what to think. So why ain't Tommy Robinson just going, right, do you know what? I'm going to start my own party up. I'm going to have the confidence to start my own party up and stand as an MEP in our parliament, if that makes sense. Anyway, that won't be much longer, will it? It's got to come down, hasn't it, that parliament? It's got to do. In whatever way it does, it's got to do, hasn't it, guys? Because it's just absolutely venomous, isn't it? It's full of darkness and evil and demons and, and that Vatican. That Vatican. The way they've got that Vatican is a bloody disgrace that we haven't done anything about it before today. But you see, people like me and you didn't know, did we? That Vatican, they've got serpents in it and everything. They've got all the Illuminati symbolism in it. It's just a total desecration of God's house, in it. They've attacked over 100 churches, haven't they? Christian churches. The old rotten maggot infested apple cart needs tossing. Yeah, it does, Diana. The whole lot of them. I know there's an odd one that's all right, like, and I always try and mention her, and that's Angela. She's on my bloody friends list and I can't remember her name. Batten is a common law expert but won't talk about it. I know, Saskia, and I think to myself, I know that, and I've known that a while, but I think to myself, is that because they don't want... Because, you know, there's, like, the stages, isn't there, that they have to get to before they can start bringing stuff out, if you get me, in information. Do you know what I'm saying? So they might keep back from something, and then when the time's right, if it's a plan, and they are on good side, then they'll start talking about that. But before that, it's like in America, I know that Trump wanted, his way, what he's been doing is, he's been making deep state believe that they've got full control. You know, and that he's letting them do, he's basically let him get rid of all the resources and make a fool of themselves while they're at it. Well, same here, innit? I can't understand how Tommy wants to stand as an MEP, though. It's our lot needs sorting out. I guess what he's thinking, Daz, is if he's an MEP, he'll have some influence in there. But why you'd want to be an EU MEP? I mean, wasn't Stephen Wolf leaving it before Easter holidays? He said it'd be his last time there, and it's a funny carry on, isn't it? But they ain't getting away with it, guys. They're not. He's written books on Constitution, Lorraine. I know he's written one. I don't know if there's any more than that. But then you start thinking, well, is that why he pretended to be good friends with Trump, Farage, so that he could fool us and come back at last minute and, you know, or is he working on good side, but he's just made to look like he's not, and he's against sorting bloody other one out, Batten. Is it Gerard Batten? Yeah. I don't know what to believe, but all I do know, guys, is whoever it is, because there's one of them, isn't there? Because Farage is doing it to divide vote, either for good reasons or for bad reasons. Well, if it's for bad reasons, they're going to have to lock him away somewhere very secure, aren't they? You know, because people are going to be furious. There is deception with Batten that I don't like. Yeah, and I don't like the fact that they won't let the dragon speak either, guys. They never let the dragon speak. Even though they were asked when they were doing their appearance. I mean, who do they think they are? They're giving people 5 minutes to speak. Why? I know you've got to put a time constraint on some things, but what? Why 5 minutes? Yeah, Wolf's gone. Batten's very cold. Yeah, I don't get a good feeling from any of them, Saskia. I think you know, we've just been fooled by Brexit that, you know, they've never any intention, and we're fighting that now, and yet we're all falling so easily into this other trap. Well, the only way you get rid of them, like Diana said, I think it was, you need to get rid of the whole apple barrel. Because there's ringworms in them all, isn't there? MEP equals Euro Parliament and MP equals British. Oh, I see, Saskia. I thought we had MEPs in Parliament as well, but no, I'm not having that. Why would you want to go and be... I'm sorry, you need to think again, Tommy. You really do, because you're talking about being an MEP, and if that's right there, what you're saying, Saskia, and it's Euro Parliament, which it damn well seems there, then why would you want to be in Euro Parliament? Why would you want to be anywhere near EU? I find that a bit strange. A lot of people don't like the Dragons. I know, Daz, I know. Farage cannot get away from the only thing I can think of is it's for the money. I don't think he's as laddish as he makes out he is. Damn pub jobber. I think that's just been an illusion. What I'm saying is I don't necessarily believe that he probably likes a good drink, yeah. But that, that working class part, is it right? All I know is he's deserted us, and I know how frightening that was. Really frightening, wasn't it? Because it's like, he just dropped his dinner, and you've got to remember that, guys. Farage cannot get away from his fingers in the pie with Finchley Road, London. Ah, Diana is something to do with that. So, and it been connected to that, Diana, thinking of it. I've just remembered that. That's what I meant about Tommy. The only thing I can think of is it's for the money. Why would Tommy Robinson, why would you want to be an MEP in EU? You need to explain yourself there, love. I think so, don't you guys? Money, 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 sickening. Makes me sick, guys. I couldn't give a shit about money, could you? I couldn't give a crap. You want to be able to manage, don't you? But I couldn't give a crap about money or belongings. So, yeah, full of crap, greedy noses in the trough. I'm just wondering why that's bloody come up show or hide. Is YouTube just as bad as Fass's book? Diana's put here, have you noticed the huge difference in Tommy as well, since he's been around Baton? Not the same upfront guy he used to be. I don't really, I'll be honest, we haven't seen right much of him because they stopped me notification, they unfollow and stuff like that. But you've just put that and there's a thing up above it saying show or hide. I don't know what the bloody hell's going on here, guys. I'm going to have a look at that Telegram. Get on the Telegram, guys. If I can go live on that, it'd be even better, won't it? Because YouTube face fascist book. So just before I go on, guys, yeah, but Diana, like I said overnight, money is the root to all evil, yeah. But it isn't really. The root to all evil is greed. Greed and control. Sorry. I said greed overnight and I forgot to mention control, power. Power and control. Do you think that cabal want any more money? They're rolling in our money. And I say our money because it's taxpayers' money. All the way to the bank, it's taxpayers' money. Do you think for 1 second that they're bothered about money anymore? No, now they want full control. Now they want to tell us how to live. And they want to destroy us. They think that they've got the right to do what they do to us. They think we're cattle. Well, they've got a big thing coming, another thing coming, haven't they, guys? They've got a big surprise coming. Don't you just want to, I can't even say it, can I? Because I'll get banned. I will. I wonder what's happening here. Something's going off. So can you just let me know, guys, if you're ready for me to go into this super soldier stuff? I'll wait till I hear from you that I'm still in sync, that you can hear me, that you can see me okay, and you're okay for me to go on, even if it's just a thumbs up. if you're okay for me to, you know, so it's changing it into a different area now, isn't it? Thank you, Nash Love, for all your loves. I don't think you can go live on Telegraph. Not sure though. I don't think you can, you know, because I've seen some videos, Tommy Robinson videos, but the short ones, and it's, you know, I don't think he's gone live. You know that's Russian, don't you? That Telegram, guys, it's Russian. Yeah. Right, Saskia, you're saying yes, so I'm presuming. Diana and that, have you... are you ready, lass? We are cockroaches, yeah? That's what they call us, cockroaches. And but then again, you know that they turn everything upside down. It's actually them that's cockroaches, isn't it? By God. And the stuff, you know, BBC... Get me started on them, Nash. I'll be bloody banned straight away, won't I? Yeah, Two Brothers run it. Yeah, well, I think that's been set up. I think that was set up, set up, guys, so that people that were thrown off all these sites, they can go somewhere safe, can't they? I could go there myself, but only if my people are there. Right, go for it. Right, guys. So again, it's you know, it's not going to be a big long thing. I'm just going to run through it, give you these this information, and then I'll have a look at it next time and see if anybody wants me to explain anything in any better detail. So we're looking at two super soldiers, guys. We're going on to now. Can't see you. Can't you see the brown back cockroaches equals BBC? Yeah. BBC, filth, absolute filthy scum, aren't they? Eh? Absolute. Hey, guys, go back on my video from other night if you didn't see it. I was laughing, me. I didn't half suck it to him, didn't I? That's why I think, you know, it could equally be them that had seen the video and just picked that to ban me for. But I don't know. You know, there's only one person banned gets my at this stage that gets my post banned, and I'm not even going back there, guys. I'm not. Gets me so mad. Really does and upset. So Soldier One, guys, is a lad called James Cosbolt, and that is his that's his adopted name. His birth name was Michael Prince. Just as it said, Michael Prince. Prince. So, he, as I said, were adopted into this Cosbolt family. Casbolt, sorry. Casbolt. I gave it overnight, didn't I, guys? But he were adopted into there, and from word go, really, were trained to be an animal, you know, trained to fight, to be violent, to, you know, not have any empathy, to just attack, you know. And that's from a young age. Now, I did find it a little bit strange. He saw from a baby, and I thought, well, would you remember from a baby? I remember a massive event in my life when I was 3-year-old. My mother left, and I don't remember. I don't remember her going out, you know, so... But you'll have to bear with me that, because I just thought, well, how would you, unless, I don't know, you know, some of the stuff we were remembering, maybe, but then again, it's really, oh, let me just go through it. So, James Cosbolt adopted into Casbolt family. So he were trained basically as a you know, they train them as assassins, they train them to fight, they train them to do whatever dirty job they wanted them to do. So after World War II, right, the Nazi SS, they were brought over, which I've told you about this before, haven't I, guys, in a different video that I were doing, a different live that I were doing, but that came into it. Let me just find out where I've put that first, because otherwise I'll be going round in circles. Oh, did I put that? One sec, come on, I bet I did. Oh yes, the Labour Party. The Labour Party have got the tentacles and everything, guys, haven't they? So basically they brought these Nazi SS over after World War II, because they brought scientists over and everything, didn't they? And they're at they were at Area 51 and stuff. And then I was telling you that there was something before that. But unless I kind of go into detail, I guess I've just got to stick to this summary and then maybe go into it next time when I'm on for longer, guys. But basically, there was a place called Peasmoor. Some of you'll probably, you know, on Big Conspiracy, yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm finding it, because I'm finding it hard to get started because there's a part that I'm wanting to look at. And I can't bloody well find the actual line that I'm looking for. And I don't know why. Ah, that's why. That's why. It's to do with Project Ibis. So you might want to write that down if you don't know already, guys. I know some of you will know already. So to do with the Project Ibis, and these were called the Giza intelligence. And they were Nazis, basically. Nazi group from World War II based under Giza pyramids. That's it. I found it, guys. That's what we're looking for. So it's the Project Ibis and Giza intelligence with a Nazi group from the World War II, and they were based under Giza pyramids. So that's in Egypt, innit? I'm guessing, guys. I'm almost sure. And the name of the Giza, the name is connected to Thoth. I don't know who the bloody hell Thoth is. F-O-T-H, I think. Sorry, Thoth. And it must be an Egyptian. That's immortal. That means immortal. All right, Lorraine. See you later. Last catch up, can't you? I'm sorry, it's like winding me up, innit, guys? It's what I mean when I'm not altogether feeling brilliant. It's really hard for me. But I promised this last night, but last night I couldn't because of my migraine. So in this project, they did some terrible things. Some absolutely terrible things. And in a place called Peasmoor in Berkshire, in the countryside. That's London, by the way, ain't it, Berkshire? South London. They've been carrying out this were after World War II. They we're carrying out a lot of experiments. And I'm just going to tell you, going over it, guys, quickly. There were genetic experiments generated life forms, genetic experiments to be splicing and all sorts, right? Mixing DNAs, population control, MK Ultra mind controls in there. Have a look at the Manchunian thing, mannequin and puppet master. There's something to do with there's something on the mannequin and puppet master. What really ran a chill through my spines from stuff that I've heard before and all, but I've thought, nah, I'm not going in any deeper than that, in that rabbit hole of that bit. But child experiments, and trust me, I know some of the stuff, because I've stopped there, I've not gone and looked into it any further, but horrific stuff they did with these kids. And I'm going to go into a little bit on the surface of it. So, you know, population control, even back then, guys, after the Second World War, there'd been population control, and, you know, they've been killing us off ever since they lost the war. They started, I told you, they started a pen and paper war, didn't they? A spiritual war, because they've managed to demonise so many population. But you see, the thing is, the devil will only come into your soul if you allow it. So, you know, these people, even if they can say that they've been naive, you know, and they've done it through being naive, there's no excuse, is it? You know what's right and wrong, don't you? You know what feels right and you know what feels wrong. We have that basic instinct, don't we? So you can know what's wrong and you can do what's right by that, or you can know what's wrong and you can think, well, it'll be okay. Well, it might be okay at time, but it's like, oh, innit, eat a cake. You hear people say, don't you? A moment in the mouth, a lifetime on the hips and stuff like that. Well, everything's got a consequence. Get me, guys? The Nazis were doing that to the Jews in the camps. Yeah, it does. Nazis. Demons. Evil demons. Telling you. So now I'm gonna tell you where they were doing these children's experiments and genetic experiments and mixing and splicing and population control and mannequin and puppet master, generating life forms, different life forms, splicing and what have you. That was at that CLCI base under Parliament. Under Parliament! Do you remember I told you last night, guys? They've just knocked your Wi-Fi off. This is just fascist. This is just CIA back again, innit, guys? They're like cockroaches out there. They're everywhere. They're in your face all the time. They stalk you like cockroaches. Well, I'm having you, YouTube. You take me off here, I'm going to have you under mental health act. I am. Because I am diagnosed with PTSD, guys, and this is what these lot are doing to me. And I've got a lot of I've seen evidence of it. I've got a lot of clout with what they're doing to me. Trust me. I've been booted twice, have you, Daz? I thought so. Yeah, number went up and down a few times. Hi, Elise. Oh, it's lovely to see you. 15 times today. Yeah, I've been not. Do you know? It's just fascist booking it because it's all CIA and government, isn't it? Not good. Anyway, guys, I'm trying to be good. I realised being good takes effort. Hiya, Lex. I hadn't seen Lex before, guys. Perhaps he or she's been on me Facebook, I don't know, and I've not been able to see. John Lawrence has been disabled on Facebook, both accounts. I know, it can feel really personal, can't it, guys, when they do it to you? It can feel really personal, but, we're all suffering it, aren't we? But I guess when you do your life for people as well and you're there to support them, it's even worse, isn't it, guys? Yeah. It's even worse. Any of us, we're all being attacked, aren't we? So, yeah, guys, last night I asked you all to have a look, didn't I? At this CLC-1 or CLC-I. I think it's CLC-1. And it's a base where these children's experiments were, and to my knowledge, they might be to this day, they've probably stopped them now because they know we're onto them. But that's under Parliament. Under Parliament! They've been traumatising and absolutely don't bear thinking about, does it, guys? Yeah, Big John. So, guys, I'm just going to carry on with this a bit now. So this is this base under Parliament. Under Parliament! We're on the cunt. Sorry. I normally say see you next Tuesday, don't I? I don't like swear, words like, I hate that word. But can you, yeah. And that other one, Hammond. Hammond the Handler. Taking him under Parliament. Oh, God, people, we need to take these monsters down. Right. Further going into it. This guy's starting to talk now, James Casbolt, and he's saying that there are, in bases 2 and 4, the numbered bases, the US military has been involved in abductions. And this guy called Matt Todd, apparently it's common knowledge, this Matt Todd, he claimed to have killed 4 greys, and he also claimed that he saw, get this, he saw, it's mind-blowing, isn't it? He saw souls that were locked in cages. Now, what's that remind you of? That's like Nephilim, isn't it, and that? But he saw souls that were locked in cages. That's what he said. And he said to have a look at Project Mannequin UK. I don't know if you want to write that down, guys. Project Mannequin UK. That's the, when I was talking to you about the mannequin and the puppet master, it's Project Mannequin UK. Have a look at that. So souls kept in cages, bloody hell. Anyway, he talked about Monarch programming. He underwent Monarch programming obviously from where go. I've got a feeling this is going to be worse than fascist, but we'll see, guys. Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, it does. I would say how it is, guys, but they just one little excuse they need to get me off, and they got the more I think about it, the more I do think that it was that absolute soulless bitch that, sorry guys, that got me thrown off reporting, and left it a few more days this time, but 27 veteran groups have united along with 6 civilian groups. Time to stop this government, guys. Lisa, guys, I don't want you to feel sad. I really don't, because we've got this. We really have got this, trust me. And I'd go more into that, but I want to get this done, guys. And then next time, hopefully, when I'm feeling a little bit better, I can come on. This is what happens. It knocks me down. And then give it a few days, and then I normally, a week or so, and I normally bounce back. And when I come back, I'm even stronger. Trust me. So US military were involved in abductions, greys, abducting people, you know, pretending to be ETs when they weren't, all that sort of stuff. I've already done all that research, guys. I said ages ago, upset the vets, shit will happen. Yeah, well, I think that's the catalyst. I think that's what do they call it? The spring that's sprung. I think that's a catalyst. Yeah, definitely. And the more that comes out about their intention to prosecute more of the vets, because they're the art of us, aren't they? You know, when you look back at the freedoms, when you look at the freedoms we've got now, and you look back at how we got those freedoms, that was our boys that went and fought for those freedoms, wasn't it? And now they're treating those that have gone and you know what gets me, guys, just to go off a little bit. You see, now it's saying again, show all right. Why is it saying that? I'm going to have you, YouTube. Trust me. Under mental health, I'm going to have you. I've had enough. I'm fascist book. I said ages ago, upset, yeah. Why is it pathetic? They are coming for the Iraq and Afghanistan veterans next. Corbyn is the one who is pushing for the prosecution of our vets. He wants, I can't wait to see him with noose, can you? It's going to happen, guys, I'm telling you. There's going to be a lot of things that some people probably look at my lives and think, well, I'm not quite sure about that one, Chris. I think you're a bit tinfoil hat. Well, you're not, and I'm going to be vindicated, aren't I, guys? I'm not saying people don't know, guys. I know some of you know as much as me, if not more. But, you know, anyone that watches it after, share it, won't you, guys? Share it as well. Because I need to get people subscribing, don't I? Show all right comments on. I know, but it just keeps coming up on its own, Daz. Why is it doing that? I know it's show all right comments, but I don't know why it's doing it. It's every now and again it pops up. Anyway. So in these bases, what you're looking at bases, right? You're looking at underground bases, basically, right? Where they're doing these testings and all the rest of crap they're doing, right? And believe me, right, when I say that Satan is ruling this earth and those scumbag, vile, I don't know, abhorrent, I don't know a word strong enough to describe those people that are helping them. Those greedy, disgusting. I could watch a man. I'm telling you. If I got banned for saying that Theresa May will hang, why? Why would Fascist Book ban me for telling the truth? Because that is his truth. She is gonna hang. So knock me off here, YouTube, and I swear to God, I might not have you straight away, but I will have you under Mental Health Act, under common law as well. For all harm, loss and injury that you're causing me. And your mate Fascist Book, a.k.a. domestic terrorists in government, you know, and all those filthy paedophiles in House of Lords. That's why I want it bombed, guys, don't you? Corbyn, Blair, they all want the noose. Yeah, they do. So they've blocked, right, so right, get me, guys, right? So when time's right and I bring a case against them, Fascist Book, government, whoever, you know, CIA, Secret Service, SAS, you know, but cowards, all of you. You've done it all without us knowing. If we'd have known, we'd have ripped you apart years ago, won't we, guys? You've done it all without us knowing, haven't you? Because you've had to do, because that's what control freaks do. But as soon as we've come back, and we start seeing you, you're not but cowards. Anyone can attack someone when they can't see them coming, can't they, guys? Now we see you, and we're coming for you. Because the hunted have now become the hunters. Enough said. They are trying to fetch in a new law called online harm, where you can be arrested for talking bad about government. Veteran Simon Bean, MBE, said in a video, I'll tell you what, guys, right? It was one of them veterans that I was watching that said about he were getting information out there saying, you know, if you're suffering from a mental illness, whatever that is, a mental illness is PTSD. It's still an illness, a mental illness. You know, then they really will be in trouble for harassing and upsetting you and banning your lives and stuff. So we'll see, won't we? Dean Cumberpatch. Oh, what it does. But anyway, yeah. So I'll get back on with this, guys, if that's all right. So this Monic programming that he were in, he talked about implants. Oh, they did this. They put this radiation. They were both talking about this. Totally different people. Didn't know each other, but same experiences, you know. And they put this radiation detector thing on them, and it were off scale. Putting implants in them. Wait till I tell you a bit further on. They put implants in them. They split off the personalities, and usually they shut off the personality. They split off the personalities. Obviously, because that's the only way they can do all this torture to make for him to be able to cope. But they also do it for sinister reasons and all, and you'll realise that, when I come to it. So this Project Harvest were run by NSA and the MI6, right? And in this, they found 42 children that were selected. Now, they track these children all around the world in different countries. And these children that they track, they bring them to testing in this base under Parliament. Not only there, but that's the one that it's mentioned and I've been looking at. So these 42 children were selected from being tracked in different countries, and they bring them to testing because and they brought them to testing in Canada, right? And it's under a town called Nelson in Canada. And the reason that they selected, because they select these children all the time. And the reason that they selected is because of the blood prime, the DNA, the blood prime, because so they're selected. I suppose you could say they're selected, but at the same time, I suppose you could say they're identified as well, because they're tracked. That's the word, isn't it? That's the operative word, they're tracked. They track these kids down in different countries around the world. And in this instance, they said they're normally about 40. Other ones said 40 and all. But in this case, there were 42 children selected and brought to test in this place, this base 2 and 4, which is under a town called Nelson. Now, the DNA is important and the blood prime because I can't never say this word properly, but it's Anunnaki. You know what I'm on about, don't you guys? The UN says microchipping is good for humanity. You are. So worst thing, microchipping, it's market based, isn't it? That's your market based. Once you've had that, you've got market based. It was Dean Cuthenpatch, and then I didn't see Dean's video, only Simon's, and who said about the PTSD, Lisa. The UN. If you're asking, is somebody being saying something about the PTSD? It was. I seen it earlier, and it were a guy, one at vets, talking, and he was saying, he was on about himself, and he was saying how much he's been attacked, and he was saying, be very careful because with PTSD, mental illness, you've got a lot more rights, and you can you can really go at them. And I just told him earlier, YouTube, I just said, you just be careful. Starting on me already, do you know what I mean? Because I like a dog with a bone, me, and they'll just think they've got away with it, and I'll go at them. Do you get me, guys? Yeah, Anunnaki, Anunnaki. Can't say it right, can I? But they're human, alien, hybrid. Human alien hybrid. Can't believe we're discussing this, can you? Anyway, guys. See, yeah, I'll talk about that another night. So, he talked about the fact that the mothers were selected for the mothers were selected for their embryo, specific embryos. They were cloned and implanted into an artificial environment, later implanted into specific women. These specific women that carried what it was that they wanted. It was Dean Cumberbatch video about PTSD, Christine. That's what Daz is saying. Got PTSD, and to be honest, not a veteran, though. Yeah. Yeah, I get you, Lisa, now. I get what you're saying, yeah. You've seen it then, guys, haven't you? There's quite a bit on this, So, this Project Harvest were run by NASA. MI6 selected these 42 children, trapped in different countries, brought to test them in Canada under a town called Nelson, selected for the DNA and the blood prime, Anunnaki, whatever you call them, human alien hybrid. These mothers selected, clones implanted into an artificial environment, later implanted into specific women. Then those women give birth, and their baby is transferred to the underground base. And they're transferred usually by these small jets. This Giza intelligence Nazi group from World War II, based under Giza pyramids, they're working on life extension. They're obsessed with life extension, and which we already know about, don't we, guys, with Illuminati and the blood sacrifices and all the rest of it. And what they think it makes them eternal and all this, don't they? Immortal. So life extension, all about extension technology. And don't forget, they've hidden our technology from us for a long time, guys. Just had a message off media blackout. You've just had a message of media blackout, Diana. Simon said he's got PTSD as well. Yeah. Dean has frontal dementia. Oh, does that? Well, That's another night, isn't it, guys? Because that you could go into that, couldn't you? Let me just see what I got to now. Yeah, so basically, they were into, obsession with the. They don't want to, they don't want to go to heaven. They don't want to go and ascend into another, dimension or whatever. They just want to live on this earth as the greedy selves, the power-driven, disgusting cockroaches they are, forever. They want to be immortal. That's how power crazy they are. They're psychopaths. They've got no empathy. I doubt that they've even got empathy for their own kids. I do. So when these women give birth, right, the babies are transported straight away to these underground bases, and then they're experimented on. And horrific. It's horrific. This Nazi group from World War II that's based under Giza pyramids, and that's again Thoth, immortal, means immortal. Regenerations, they're doing regeneration expert. I've got emerald chambers there, guys, and all. I'm not sure if that seems a bit on its own, but it's probably something to do with regenerations, is that emerald chambers, if you want to write that down, guys. Indoctrination by the Nazis. They dare to call us Nazis on our streets, don't they? They're the Nazis. You're the Nazis. You're the Nazis, YouTube, when you're throwing people off and banning people. This is a free country. They might be having the fun now, guys, but it won't last, will it? Gonna do one of them tonight, guys. I'm gonna do other one when I'm feeling better, because I feel I might seem all right to you guys, but I feel all over the place. I really do. Extension technology, experiments. I'll tell you now, one experiment they did with that horrific, media blackout on all the vets, yeah? They hadn't even put it on mainstream media, have they? Do they actually think they're going to get away with this? Like I said, guys, let them have the fun now, because they're soon going to be down. They are. They're soon going to get it. All at once. Coming right at them. We might be suffering now, because we are, aren't we? Because we're not like them. We're loving, God-loving people. And I used to struggle when people said I'm a God-fearing woman, because I just think, well, I don't fear God. I love God, and I welcome him into my life. I don't fear him. Well, God don't want you to fear him. God, when he created this earth, he did not create fear. It's the demons and Satan that's created the fear, guys. Get me? It's a bit like you being born and being wrapped up in cotton wool all your life and never seen anything, being protected from every single thing that could go wrong. And you're wrapped up in cotton wool. And suddenly you go out into the world at 20 and you have some upset. You'd be like, you wouldn't believe it, would you? And I know that seems mental, but if you haven't experienced it, that's why a lot of these kids think it's normal when they're being ritualized and abused and watching rituals. It's just normal to them because they're being brought up from being a baby. And this is what these do. And if you think that reptilian is a tinfoil hat word, reptilians are heavily involved in this. Reptilians are sat in that palace. Trust me. I hope to God we can watch every one of them hang, because I'm a God-loving woman. And I am very, very empathic, but by God, I can't help but feel so much anger at what they're doing to these kids. This is why I feel sick when people won't get up and do it, guys. I hope I aren't talking too loud. I aren't right at all. Anyway, guys, so these mothers are selected, like I said, and they're cloned. The embryo is implanted into artificial environment. You've seen them, haven't you, some of you guys? You've seen them videos where they've got like it simulates a sack of, mother's sack of water, and they've got them and they're like this. That's your clones. So these women that have them implanted, they give birth and then a baby's transported to underground base, and that's where they start experiencing the trauma. And this trauma is to make them as aggressively violent and able to withstand any form of violence. But I think, you're looking at it in terms of what the reasons are, in terms of what the agenda is. But what you've also got to remember is these are freaks. These are demons and psychopaths, and they enjoy it. They enjoy. Guys, I don't know if any of you heard, but I'm gonna tell you now. I remember the X-Files watching exactly the same thing. Diana, boom. X-Files, watch that, you see a lot of it. Because what you got to remember, guys, it's in the films. It is. It's all in the music. It's all in the films. I saw something I was watching today. I saw a picture flash. A guy were doing an interview, and this picture flashed. And that picture, I had to turn away straight away and knock it off, because I knew that picture then fitted to me what I'd earlier researched, and that is that they boil babies alive and children. They boil them alive, guys. They put them in pans and they boil them alive. I swear to you, if anybody don't believe me. When they eat them alive. You can't believe it, can you? You have to go like that and hit yourself and knit yourself. Pure evil. Let me just have a look at. So this indoctrination by Nazis, because it's Nazis everywhere out there. You're everywhere, aren't you? YouTube, government, cabal, your cabal puppets, MPs, my arse, you're all gonna hang. Watch me get bloody banned off here and all, guys. I'm always telling the truth though, so be careful, YouTube, because I'm talking fact and you know it. Same reason they don't knock on my door and question me, because they know I'm talking fact in it, guys. Yeah, horrific, Diana. I cried when I saw that today. I had to get it straight off, because I saw the picture of what I already knew they were doing. I don't know how anyone could put that. Oh. So they want, do you know what I was saying earlier about they don't want to, go to another level. They don't want to, they don't want to do anything but make themselves physically, as they are now, immortal for all of time. And they see themselves as gods. We know what they are, don't we? Put us in a room with them, eh? Can you imagine? Even the most loving woman on this earth would find that difficult, wouldn't they? Really bad. So they want to be physically immortal. Greed, you see, greed. I want power. I want control. I want to live forever. I'm a god. Self-important psychotic vermin. Now then, this guy was saying that in this indoctrination by these Nazis, he was saying that it's what they've got planned is endless warfare. Endless warfare, guys. Just like it is now, really, innit? Only knowing it and all. We know it as well now. And that's what they've planned. Endless warfare. I don't know why I've got 1,000 Reich here. It must be an article or something, but it says about periods of rest within this. 1,000 years. For 1,000 years, they call them 1,000-year Reich. That's it. Because you've got Third Reich, Fourth Reich, haven't you? Nazis. What an absolute What an absolute. Are they all incest ones or what? Are all Nazis, I won't say Germans because, there's good and bad in everyone, isn't there? But bloody hell, you'd be bloody wary of them, wouldn't you? Any of them. Just like other ones. So he said there'd be periods of rest, where it'd be peaceful, but it'd be mostly constant war. That's what they want. They want constant war. And there's a lot of reasons for that in the guys. Oil, stealing oil, depopulation, all sorts, health, education. He talked about in this base there were rows of cots that they put these babies in, and they were under armed guard. So when they'd implanted these embryos and then they took these babies into this secret base, they were under armed guard. And he described the uniforms they wore as black uniforms. And he said they wore masks. And he said some of them, they didn't just wear black uniforms, they were dressed like the modern Secret Service uniform. I suppose a bit like a subliminal symbolism in it. Probably bloody Nazi sign, I don't know. Anyway, they were under armed guards, these kids, and they were just taking them out and doing. The NSA, he said, is run by the Nazis, or it was. Because I believe that Trump's got control at NSA now, but I could be wrong. But NSA were run by these Nazis. Oh, and MI6. MI6 were run by Nazis as well. Or it is run by Nazis. I'm saying was, is. He's talking about this. Not so long back. And he talked about a guy called Alfred Bonner, guys. Just look at the police now. It's just like watching the Secret Service during the war. What they are doing now, it is, yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, just missing the skull and crossbones off their lapel. Yeah, it does. Basically, yeah. Right. And the MI6 were run by Nazis. And the MI6 is, or was, I don't know, at what development Trump's at. But the NSA, I believe, has got control of that now. But that were run by Nazis. MI6 run by Nazis. There's a guy called Alfred Bonner, Bonna, guys, Alfred Bonner, and he was German. Now, he talked about him being a giant. Now, you see, when I looked into Nephilim, and I was saying to you, some said that Nephilim came back, Nephilim were through the spirit and that, and I thought, well, they weren't giants, so even though the spirit they were demons through spirit, and I was struggling with it, but I think this is where somebody else said it weren't the Nephilim. People get it mixed up. It weren't the Nephilim at post flood. It was the giants. The something giants. Well, he's talking about giants here. It's Alfred Bonner, a German guy, and he's talking about. I don't know if it's Alfred. Yeah. I don't know whether he means Alfred Bonner were talking about these giants or whether Alfred Bonner, I think it actually was Alfred Bonner, his name, and he was a German giant. I think that's it. And he was 6'6". So you see, these giants they're not necessarily 7 and 8 foot tall, although a lot of them are. A lot taller than some of them are. But this one was about 6'6", and he said he was huge. And he had blonde hair. Well, that's the blondes, isn't it? The ET blondes. For people that know, of course. So he talked about them, and he talked about them in conjunction with Q552, guys. Write that down if you don't know what I mean. Because I don't. I'm going to have a look into that. Q552. And he said they had these blondes had piercing blue eyes. And they were close. Guess who they were close to? They were close to Kissinger. Kissinger. Aryan race, blonde, blue eyes. Yeah, Daz. Yeah. Aryan race. Now then. Dulce. That's a lot to do with New World Order. That's an underground base, right? And Dulce. Is it Dulce or Dulce? Dulce, I'll call it. Or Dulce, I think it is. It's got connections to the Dulce project's got connections to the Ivis project, the Project Ivis. Is that what it was called? Project Ivis, yeah. So the Project Dulce or Dulce Project, whatever, is connected to the Ivis. The Dulce. What the bloody hell have I written there? I don't know what I've written there. Oh no. Yeah, Dulce connections to Ivis, and then I've put psychiatry centre. The Dulce was a psychiatry centre, wasn't it, guys? Am I right there, guys? The Dulce connection. Yeah, Dulce was a psychiatry centre. Good grief, he was saying a lot about that and all, guys, but the way that they treated people that were in there. They used the excuse for that facility, that Dulce Psychiatry Centre. They used the excuse that it was for criminal, like when they went in, these super soldiers and stuff, as they were, getting older and that, and if they had aught to do with them, they'd just say, oh, it's criminally insane. They had all these people there, and whatever else. And they said they were criminally insane, but we know different, don't we, guys? Now then. when I talk about these experiments with these kids, and don't forget some of these kids are only like, I think they did it from birth with them. I do. I reckon they must have been at a certain age for them to be able to realise, you know, to react to it. But they conditioned them with wild animals, basically. They used wild cats, tigers, bloody hell. What else were it? Canadian wolves, snakes. Basically, this it were a trauma facility, and they just torture techniques used all the time. George H.W. Bush were connected with this, guys. They put what they do with these kids to see how they reacted. I'm presuming, because I've just written my notes and I'm a bit not remembering stuff properly tonight. I will do, but I'll tell you what they did with them when I said to you that they trained them to fight. Well, they gave them the attributes of wild animals and cognitive behavior. Well, you know I know all about cognitive behavioural, don't you? CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy. Well, this is cognitive behaviour testing. So they were testing these kids to see how much trauma they could take. And sometimes that meant they were throwing stuff in cages with these kids and they were watching how the other kids coped with that. It's like, when I tell it right, I've got to tell it as if it's just a story, because it otherwise it really gets to me. It can really get inside my head, you know. So they were putting these wild animals in cages with them, guys. Trauma, you know, and splitting the personalities off and all sorts. The guy, I'll talk about that more in next one, but there were another guy talking about disassociation. Well, as a counsellor, obviously I know what disassociation is. It's where they disassociate. It's a coping mechanism where they just split away from it. You know, sometimes you'll hear, and you will have heard, won't you? You will have heard some people say that they're telling a tale, but like these victims of trauma, they're telling it, and they seem to tell it that it's because they're splitting off from it. It's because they are disassociating themselves from it. Do you get me, guys? My brother had pure white curly hair until he was 5-year-old, and his hair got darker. Mine got darker as I were older last year. He ended up with dark brown hair. 2 of my kids are the same. To be honest with you, Lisa, I think if I didn't, you know, mine's gone white, I know, but if I didn't dye, you know, every now and again I'll redo mine blonde highlights, you know, because that's my natural colour. But my hair has gone dark. It has gone dark. If I'm on holiday in sun, it goes right blonde. Really does come back. Yeah. So Ivy St. Dulcie connected, but the Dulcie were a psychiatry centre where it kept a lot of people to experiment on what it had been. Conditioning with wild, yeah. Canadian wolves, snakes. Oh, that's what I was saying, wasn't I, guys? They put babies in a pen, right? And they put wild animals in pen. And I've got to say this because this is really important for me to remember. While the child's in the pen, when they let the animal in, the snake, the wolf, whatever it is, when they let that wild animal in, I've got a screen in the room, like a television screen, like I've got back of me. And when they let it in, I'll tell you more about that tomorrow night, guys. Right, on the second one. But when they let him into the cage, a face comes up on screen, and they were talking about one in particular, where the Queen Mother. And I have researched a lot, and I have seen that she was associated with wolves a lot, and her face used to come up, and it used to change. It's a half human, half animal on screen, you know, and they'd be talking to these children. One young girl, I'll tell you tomorrow night, guys. Not tomorrow night, when I'm on again, guys. I'm hoping to come on. I don't think I might be tomorrow, guys. It might. I don't think I should. I think another couple of days, because I'm still not right, am I? And it's not fair, because I don't feel as though it's bad enough feeling like Facebook and YouTube are keeping me from my people, but when I'm scatty like this and I'm going all over the place, I don't like it. I don't feel properly in control yet. Could you get me, guys? I hope I aren't boring y'all. I hope I aren't boring you guys. I don't know if if you put in more comments or you just listening to me, but if you are, guys, they're blocking them already. If you're not, then you're listening, aren't you? And that's good, hopefully. It's getting late as well, isn't it, guys? So what I'm going to finish off with, right, is, yeah, they throw these, and George Bush, guess what he turned into when he were on screen? Half human, obviously, but other half reptilian. Queen Mother with wolves. I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. So, cognitive behaviour testing, eh? Isn't it funny how cognitive behavioural therapy comes at, Bastards. Absolute bastards. I don't know why I've written there Skinner box. Skinner box. I'll have to have a look at that. So basically, I've just said to you, they had these faces on screen, like George Bush would be half reptilian and Queen Mother would be like a wolf, half wolf. If anyone had told you all this about 2 years ago, you'd have laughed at them, wouldn't you? You'd have thought they were mental, wouldn't you? Oh, you're all listening, guys. I know it's late and all, guys. I'm going to try and come on at 8 o'clock next time. I'll come on in next few days. It will be in next few days, it will. So, I don't know why I've got Skinner box. I'll have to have a look at that again, guys. But they were looking at how babies reacted. Well, how do you think they reacted, guys? A baby, or a 3-year-old child, or a 4-year-old child, a 10-year-old. How do you think they reacted to that? You are. And so the faces would be on screen. So they were loving it, weren't they? They were there to watch them, weren't they? And they were getting all excited and turning back into the reptilian cells and stuff. No wonder George H.W. Bush has been already put to death. I wish they'd have left him until we're at rest, to be honest with you. So we'd watch them all together go. How horrendous is this, guys? They wanted to see how babies react and how much trauma and how much, they could put them through. They threw a young child into one of these pens with a wolf, and kids had to watch while it ripped her apart. Oh, it's horrendous, guys. I'll tell you more tomorrow night. Not more detail, but Yeah, these faces changing from half human. Queen Mother he described as a programmer. The Queen Mother with a programmer. And her speciality, he said, were wolves. And that's what she turned half into when obviously they were getting excited watching these kids traumatised, weren't they? And ripped to bits by wild animals. I'm not going to go any further tonight, guys. The Anunnaki, is it, guys? That's a Sumerian word for them that might not know. Although I'm probably the last one to know it, to be honest, because that's what I'm liking. I'm blonde. Sumerian. And it's supposed to mean visitors from stars. And it all comes back to blondes. So, guys, in terms of that, I'm going to leave it for tonight. There's a bit of information there for you, isn't there? I know, you might all know, guys, that are on. I've not had that many on now. I don't seem to have had, do I? But I know for a fact he's doing exactly the same to me on here. They're all the same. It's all the same cabal puppets in the cabal. It is. It's horrendous, isn't it? So, does anybody want to ask any questions or say anything before I wrap this one up, guys? Because I'm thinking of you a lot, I know, because it's late in it. And I've got to be up early in the morning, you know. I've got to be up really early. About 5 o'clock, I think, 5:30. I'm having my grandson. And my daughter's a midwife, as I said, my youngest daughter, so she starts really early. So, I don't know whether it looks like I've only got a couple on now anyway. I can't believe I've been on over 2 hours, guys. Just goes like that, doesn't it? Anyway, guys, I can't see any. I don't know. I don't think anybody's bothered, are they, about asking any questions? But if you are saying out, guys, I'm not seeing it. Well, what's that tell you? I'm going to have a look on Telegram, you know, and see if you can go live on there. Because if you can, guys, that's where I'm going to go. Because I'm sick of being abused. I'm sick of them. I really am. Will you just give me some thumbs up, guys, if you're still there? I can see there's at least 2 of you still there, but just give us a thumbs up or say you can see me or, you know, that you're still here. Let me know you're still here. No, they're definitely blocking you out there. Right, guys, I'm going to say goodnight. Not tomorrow, but probably 2 or 3. I can see that bloody filmy stuff and all in background. I don't know if that's just because I'm live on YouTube. Like dots. Yeah, still here. I'm off out with 3 of my grandkids and my daughter tomorrow. We go every year to the park and fair near me. Good on you, Lisa, love. Have a great time, lass. Right, guys. I'm gonna go now. I'm really tired and all. I'm gonna go. I just hope I bloody sleep, you know, because it's a nightmare. Because I don't sleep. It takes a lot for me to get to sleep at night. That's when my anxiety is worse. And especially when I know I've got to be over in Halifax at, you know, that time in the morning, it's got to be done though, hasn't it, guys? Right. I'm going to love you and leave you, guys. Thank you so much for being with. I've still got that headache, you know, 2 days now. Can't get rid of it properly. It's all there, back in my head, but it's there. Like I say, I've prayed to God that He'll protect us, you know, on us lives and protect me people and protect me from all this demon energy that's around me right now that's trying to get to me because it don't want me to get to me people and it don't want you lot having all this information. I'm going to check and see Telegram, guys. I am. No, Lisa, I know. I'm already, my anxiety's already. But my eyes are pricking me and all. Who knows? Who knows, guys? So, I'm sorry if it's been a bit different tonight. It's felt a bit different. I suppose the more people that get to know I'm here, first time we're always going to be a bit... But I mean, I'd 80, aren't I, at one point? Well, that's how many I'm told. Fascist book tell me I've got 8 on, and I look when I do my videos. I've had 100. I've had a couple of 100 on, 200 or 300. You know, sometimes more. So you never know, do you, guys? So I'm going to go now, guys. Can't believe it's took that long, to be honest. But I think I was just so upset, and I think I just went off on one. Even the best can only take so much, guys. I asked nicely, didn't I, to stop doing it to me, and they've carried on doing it. Well, be very careful, because I ain't no keyboard warrior. That's all I'll say, guys. So, I'm going to love you and leave you, guys. Here's my hand, here's my heart, and I absolutely love every single one of you. I'll see you soon, guys. Yeah. I reckon a couple of days. Give me 2 or 3 days, but don't hold me to it. As soon as I can, I'll be back on. And I'll do that second part and maybe explain things in a bit more depth if you need it. But you got something, you know, Lisa, you'll know. You're very, very informed, aren't you? But don't forget, guys, people watch this after and all, don't they, that might not know, or that certainly don't know. Good night, guys. I can only see 2 of you on now. There might be more. Whoever I can't see, you're all in my heart. Stay vigilant, stay focused, and stay strong, guys. This isn't me weak. It's just my illness. It takes over after a bit because there's too much strain. Too many demons wanting to attack me. But then I will get attacked, won't I? Because I'm doing what's rightful and what's righteous, and devil hates that. Satan and his demons, they hate that, don't they? So with that, guys, I'll see you really soon, I promise. Sleep well and take good care of yourself until next time.